Austin. The Saints have a record of 21-14. Their head coach is John Michael Collins, assisted by Jason Mouton, Aaron Stanley, and Keith Linnell. First is the second baseman, number 1, Brandon Lejeune. Second is the center fielder, Massachusetts. And third is the right fielder, number 22, Rhett Ugel. Batting cleanup, number 14, the first baseman, Gabe Bravois. Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 11, Stephen Soignier. Sixth, the left fielder, number 4, Joe McCoy. And seventh, the third baseman, number 7, Colin DeSandre. Batting eighth is number 16, the pitcher, Austin Alvarez. Shortstop, Jordan Zutch. Catching for the Cardinals today is number 12, Jack Meyer. Please stand and remove your hats for a prayer. In the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord, as we gather today for this athletic competition, we ask that you protect these players from injury. Help them to play with perseverance, integrity, and heart. Bless these coaches that they may serve as role models to these young men. Please bless the officials and trainers with us today as they perform their duties to the best of their ability. Help us, Lord, to put our best foot forward in living our lives as you have shown us, caring for our fellow man, giving our best efforts in all that we do. Please, Lord, protect us as we travel home today. We ask this in your name. Amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem sung by Edie White sophomore, Beth Boudreau.
Live from the campus of E.D. White High School in Thibodaux, Louisiana, it's St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Quarterfinal action, game one, as the 8th ranked St. Louis Saints take on the number 1 ranked E.D. White Cardinals. First up for the Saints will be the shortstop, number 8, Cameron Fontenot. Wind blowing left to right, out towards left field. About 15 miles an hour, gusting to 20-25. First pitch to Fontenot's in for a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Fontenot. And the breaking ball falls in for a strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch to Fontenot. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Fontenot's going to be hit by the pitch, and he'll head on down to first base. Saints will have their leadoff runner on base. So with nobody out and Fontenot at first base, that'll bring up the left fielder, Kyle Goodo. Goodo squares to bunt. And the pitch is in for a strike as Goodo pulled back on the curveball. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 misses high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside corner is called a strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Goodo. Breaking ball, ground ball towards the shortstop. Shortstop falls. He won't have a play. Goodo will have an infield base hit. Long way to go for the shortstop. As he fielded it, he fell down. Goodo probably would have beat that out anyway. So first and second now with no outs for Julian Gonzalez. It'll be ruled a hit for Goodo. As expected. First pitch to Gonzalez is in for a strike, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the first inning. No score. High fly ball towards center field. Center fielder going back, and he'll make the catch. Fontenot fakes the tag. He'll hold up there at second base, and it's 1 out in the inning. So it's 1 out, runners at first and second for Logan Gray. Breaking ball, and it's a grounder to third. Third baseman steps on the bag across the diamond to first. Double play, that'll end the inning for the Saints. St. Strand 2 on one base hit. We'll go to the bottom of the first, no score. Bottom of the first inning, no score. On the mound for the Saints today is number 15, Logan Gray. And the first pitch from Gray is fouled off. It's no balls and one strike. Clay Gaskin is the catcher. Mark Johnston at first, Will Aguilar at second, Cameron Fontenot at short, and Jeremiah Caesar is at third. In the outfield, Kyle Goodo in left, Julian Gonzalez in center, and Gus Milligan is in right. Charlie Ellers is the DH. The pitch from Gray is low. It's one ball and one strike. Breaking ball catches the outside corner, and it's one ball, two strikes from Gray. The 1-2 pitch just misses high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards shortstop. Fontenot has it. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. So 1 down, nobody on for the Cardinals. First pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. As Gray blew the fastball by him. And it's 1-1. Shows bunt, fouls it back. And there's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Gray. And misses low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Out to left field. It'll fall in front of Goodo for a base hit. If you're just joining us, game started a little bit early. We're in the bottom of the first, no score. Each team with 1 base hit. One out runner at first for E.D. White. Runner takes off. It's a hit and run. Caesar makes a great play. His only throw is to first. It'll be in time for the out. 2 outs in the inning. Caesar going up to get it. Comes down, throws it across the diamond for out number 2. Runner advances to second base for E.D. White. First pitch from Gray misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 2 down, runner at second for the Cardinals. Saint student section has showed up. They're in the outfield with their shirts off. Pitch is fouled away, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. If you were at Legion Field last week, you know the scene. 1 ball, 1 strike from Gray. Here's the pitch. It misses low. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Two one from Gray. Breaking ball. It's in for a strike. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at second for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gray strikes him out to end the inning. Cardinals strand 1 on 1 hit. We'll go to the second inning. No score. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. So we go to the top of the second, no score, and Mark Johnston will lead it off for the Saints. First pitch misses low and away. It's 1 ball and no strikes to Johnston. Misses outside. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Breaking ball bounces in front of the plate, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. This is low and away. Ball 4, 4 straight pitches. And the Saints will have their leadoff runner on base for Charlie Ellers.
Please enter the ballpark through the gates. Thank you very much.
Coach Reedy White out to talk to his pitcher.
Next up for the Saints, number 27, the DH, Charlie Ellers.
So Mark Johnson at first after the leadoff walk, and Charlie Ellers at the plate for the Saints. First pitch to Ellers, high and inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch misses low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to Ellers. Strike called, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Two-1 to Ellers. Ellers swings and misses. Throw down. Johnston gets back. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ellers. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Misses outside, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Johnston at first for the Saints. Ellers with a fly ball towards center field. Center fielder goes back a few steps, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Out, Johnson at first. Here's Gus Milligan. Milligan swings at the first pitch. It's a deep fly ball to left center field, and it's a home run. 2-run home run for Gus Milligan, and the Saints will have a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 2nd inning. And Milligan with his first home run of the season. And the Saints lead it 2-0. First home run of the season, and first home run of his St. Louis Saint career for the freshman Milligan. So 1 out, nobody on for Will Aguilar. First pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Breaking ball. Misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is called a strike. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aguilar. Breaking ball, and Aguilar swings and misses. Gets away from the catcher. Throw down to first will be in time for out number 2. So 2 down, nobody on. Here's Jeremiah Caesar. Caesar with a fly ball to left center field. That's going to be in the gap. Caesar's on his way to second base, and he'll be safe with a double. Two-out double for Jeremiah Caesar. And back to the top of the order now, Cameron Fontenot. Two down with Caesar at second for Fontenot. Breaking ball misses outside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Fontenot hits one foul down the right side. That'll get out of play. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And now the E.D. White scoreboard seems to be malfunctioning. Two down with Caesar at second base. Curveball, it's a ground ball towards the first base side. First baseman has it. Pitcher covering. Cameron Fontenot beats him. Here comes Caesar to the plate, and he'll score. Caesar running all the way from second base, never slowed down. And the Saints lead it 3-0 here in the top of the second. And Fontenot with the RBI single to the infield. And the Saints lead it 3-0. Here's Goodo with 2 down. And Fontenot at first. First pitch to Goodo misses high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Goodo drives one to deep center field. It's off the wall. Here comes Fontenot. Fontenot will come around. They're going to send him. Fontenot's on his way. There won't be a throw. And the Saints lead it 4-0 here in the top of the second inning. Goodo hit that to the deepest part of the park. One hopped it to the fence, and Fontenot scored from first. Saints up 4-0. And the E.D. White coach comes out. We're going to get a new pitcher. So we'll take a break while we get a warm-up from the new pitcher for E.D. White. Saints lead it 4-0 here in the top of the second inning. Warm-ups are complete. Well, he's going to take one more. So it's 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Saints lead it 4-0 on a 2-run home run by Gus Milligan, the first of his career. RBI single from Cameron Fontenot and an RBI double from Kyle Goodo. And the Saints have chased off the starting pitcher for E. White, who I'm told was 16-1 coming into this game. So 2 down, runner at second for Julian Gonzalez. First pitch misses inside. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch misses low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner at second for the Saints. Swung on and fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. That ball hit right next to him. 2-1 to Gonzalez. Ground ball towards first base. First baseman has it. He'll step on the base, and that'll end the inning. Saints pick up 4 runs on 3 hits, highlighted by the Gus Milligan 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's St. Louis 4 and E.D. White 0. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Bottom of the second inning, Saints up 4-0. And first pitch is a high fly ball foul down the left side. No balls and 1 strike. Ball from Gray's in the dirt, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And timeout called by the batter as the wind continues to pick up here in Thibodaux. 1-1 pitch from Graves in for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch, misses low. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards the middle. Fontenot has it behind second, throws it to first in time for out number 1. Fontenot ranging into the hole behind second base. Fires it to Johnston for the out.
Number 4, the left fielder, Joe McGowan.
One out, nobody on for the Cardinals. First pitch from Gray misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Gray. Misses outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. If you're just joining, we're in the bottom of the second. Saints lead at 4-0. Highlighted by the Gus Milligan 2-run home run. Pitch from Gray is called a strike, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball towards right field. Milligan going back. He gets under it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Two down, nobody on for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch from Gray is low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes from Gray. And the pitch is high, and it's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes from Gray. 2 down and nobody on for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch, and it misses high and inside. Ball 4. And with 2 down, E.D. White will have a runner at first base.
Next up for the Cards, first baseman, number 16, Austin Alvarez.
Gray throws to first, and it's not in time. Pitch is high, gets away from Gaskin, and the runner will head down to second base. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Off the top of Gaskin's glove, ball went straight up. Gaskin couldn't find it, and runner headed to second. So 2 down, runner at second. 2 balls, no strikes from Gray. Here's the pitch, and it's low. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. Strike called. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 misses low, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball, slow roller towards Caesar. Caesar tries to pick it up and tag the runner, can't come up with the ball. Runners will be safe at first and third for the Cardinals. And Coach Collins wants to go out and see if he was interfered with. Caesar, the ball, and the base runner all got to the same point at the same time. So runners on the corners now for all the Cardinals, with 2 down. They'll charge an error to Caesar on that play. First pitch from Gray, and it's fouled off. There's no balls and 1 strike. Off-speed pitch, and it's a base hit into left field. 1 run will score. And E.D. White cuts the lead to 4-1. 2-out base hit with a runner at third. And Saints lead at 4-1 now. Down with runners at first and second for the Cardinals. First pitch misses low, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled back, and the count will be 1-1. All 1 strike, runners at first and second for the Cardinals with 2 down. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Pitch misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch is low and outside, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike from Gray, 2 down. And runners at first and second. Popped up and foul. And the count will be full. Runners will be on the move here. 3 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the second, here's the pitch from Gray. It misses high for ball 4, and the bases will be loaded. Two down, bases loaded for the Cardinals. First pitch from Gray is a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. One pitch misses low, and it's 1-1. High fly ball towards left field. Goodo's under it. And he'll make the catch to end the inning. Cardinals pick up 1, leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the 3rd inning. Your score, St. Louis 4 and Edie White 1. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Top of the 3rd inning, and the Saints lead at 4-1. And up first for the Saints will be the pitcher, Logan Gray. And the first pitch is called a strike on the lower half of the strike zone. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Gray can't hold up on the low curveball. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Gray fouls the curveball back. Swing and a miss, and Gray will strike out for out number 1. So it's 1 out. Here's Mark Johnston. Johnson drives 1 to center field for a base hit. So 1 out base hit for Mark Johnston, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Charlie Ellers.
Next up for the Saints is 27,
Eller swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. It's no balls and a strike. The 0-1 misses outside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Ellers. Johnston at first after the 1 out base hit. Ellers, and he'll have a base hit in the center field. 2 straight base hits for the Saints. They'll have runners at first and second. And up to bat is Gus Milligan. Milligan with the 2-run home run in the top of the second. First pitch to Milligan is high and away. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Breaking ball misses high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to Milligan. Milligan with a ground ball towards second base. Flipped to shortstop for 1 out. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Oh, and they're going to say he was pulling it out of his glove. He didn't hold on to that ball. Ellers should have been safe at second. They'll call Ellers out at second. Say he was trying to pull the ball out to throw to first. And now there's 2 outs in the inning. Coach Collins is going to go out and talk about that. He never had control of that ball, folks. They get together and talk about it. They're going to make the out stand. I don't know if you can see it on camera, folks, but from my vantage point, the shortstop never had control of that ball. So it's 2 outs with runners at first and third now for Will Aguilar. First pitch is called a ball. Milligan goes down to second base on the pitch. And now the Saints have runners at second and third. The 1-0 pitch misses outside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to Aguilar. Outside corner is called a strike, and it's 2-1. Second and third for the Saints. With 2 outs. Aguilar can't hold up, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on for the Saints. Here in the top of the third, the Saints lead it 4-1. Here's the pitch, outside, and the count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes to Aguilar. And the breaking ball is going to hit Aguilar. And that's going to load the bases for Jeremiah Caesar. Aguilar, the team leader in hit by pitch. And I believe that was number... That was hit by pitch number 14 on the season for Aguilar. So bases loaded with 2 outs for Caesar. Caesar swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. There's no balls and 1 strike. Caesar to right field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Johnston will score. Here comes Milligan to the plate. He'll score. 2 RBI single for Jeremiah Caesar, and the Saints lead it 6-1. Two down, runners at first and second, and back to the top of the order, and Cameron Fontenot. First pitch to Fontenot misses high and away, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike called on the outside corner, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Fontenot. Top of the 3rd inning, Saints lead it 6-1. Breaking ball misses high and outside. It's 2 balls and a strike to Fontenot. Popped up out of play, right back at us. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two to Fontenot. High fly ball towards the shortstop. Shortstop calling it just on the grass. And he'll make the catch to end the inning. Jeremiah Caesar, 2 RBI single, gives the Saints a 6-1 lead here in the middle of the 3rd inning. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Bottom of the third inning, and the first pitch from Logan misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Swung and fouled back, and it's 1-1. From Gray. Breaking ball just misses low, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch misses low and away, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Carson Mixon now in the game at catcher for the Saints. Three-1 is in for a strike, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And ball 4 is in the dirt. Edie White has their leadoff batter on base. Nobody out, runner at first for the Cardinals. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. It's no balls and 1 strike. Grazed off the mask of the home plate umpire, so Mixon heads out to the mound and give him a little time to shake it off behind home plate. So no balls and 1 strike, nobody out, and a runner at first for the Cardinals. In the bottom of the third, Saints up 6-1. Breaking ball misses low. Mixon's able to block it, but it scoots away from him, and the runner heads to second base. One ball and 1 strike. Runner at second now with nobody out. The 1-1 pitch misses low and away, and it's 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball towards center field. Gonzalez coming in and catches it for out number 1. One out, runner at second for the Cardinals. And first pitch from Gray. There's a called strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Pitch is hit foul down the left side. It's no balls and 2 strikes. second for the Cardinals. Here's the 0-2. It's in the dirt, gets away from Mixon, and the runner will go to third base. A ball and 2 strikes with 1 out and a runner at third now for the Cardinals. Fly ball to center field. Gonzalez going back. It's going to be over his head. The run will score. Runner on his way to second. Here comes the throw. It won't be in time. RBI double for the Cardinals. And it's 6-2 St. Louis. Second base. Pitch misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One from Gray. Just misses inside, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. One is swung on and fouled, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. They're in the bottom of the third. St. Louis leads at 6-2. 1 out, runner at second for the Cardinals. 2-2 from Gray. Ground ball to Caesar. Caesar looks the runner back, throws it to first in time. Here goes the runner to third. Throw back to Caesar's not in time. There's 2 outs, and the runner advances to third base for the Cardinals. Two down, runner at third for the Cardinals. First pitch from Gray is fouled off to the right side. It's no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Strike called. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 pitch misses just outside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes from Gray. Here's the 1-2 from Gray. Misses outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped up towards center field. Gonzalez underneath it. Comes in a few steps. And there's 3 outs in the inning. Cardinals get one. We'll go to the fourth. Your score, St. Louis 6 and E.D. White 2. We go to the top of the fourth with the Saints leading at 6-2. Up first for the Saints is left fielder Kyle Goodo. Goodo swings at the first pitch, drives it deep to center field, over the center fielder's head off the wall. Goodo's on his way to second, and he'll be very safe with a stand-up double. Goodo is 3 for 3 in the game. Leadoff double has a runner at second for the Saints. And that'll bring up center fielder Julian Gonzalez. Kyle is seeing the ball well today. First pitch is a curveball, misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Now if he could pull it a little 15 feet to the left, he's got 2 home runs. 1 ball, no strikes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez fouls it off into the E.D. White dugout. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Gonzalez. With Goodo at second and nobody out. Here's the pitch. And Gonzalez fouls it off. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Game 1 of the 3-game series. Game 2 will be at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And we'll have coverage for you right here on slcbaseball.net. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. Gonzalez flares it out to right field for a base hit. And the Saints will have runners at first and third with nobody out for Logan Gray. 10th hit in the game for the Saints. Timeout called as E.D. White coach will head to the mound. And let's see if he'll make a pitching change. He has a pitcher warmed up in the dugout. And he will. He'll make the pitching change. We'll have the 3rd pitcher of the game for E.D. White when we come back. It's St. Louis 6 and E.D. White 2. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Saints with runners on the corners and nobody out. We'll be right back after the new pitcher warms up on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Welcome back to E.D. White High School in Thibodaux, Louisiana. Saints lead it 6-2 here in the top of the 4th inning, and Cardinals have their third pitcher of the night in the game. Nobody out. Runners on the corners for Logan Gray. Gray swings at the first pitch, and he'll foul it off. No balls and 1 strike. Goodo started off the inning with a double, followed by the Gonzalez single. That advanced Goodo to third. And Saints have runners on the corners for Logan Gray. No balls and a strike to Gray. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. High fly ball to right field. Right fielder's under it. Gonzalez is going to scramble back to first. Goodo's going to tag and head to the plate. He stops and goes back as the throw was on target. So now there's 1 out in the inning. Runners stay on the corners for the Saints, and now Coach Collins is going to head out and talk to the second base ump once again. He's arguing that the third baseman interfered with Goodo trying to tag. And runner takes off for second. They throw it down. They fake the pass ball. Goodo stays at second. Goodo stays at third. Gonzalez heads down to second with the stolen base. For Gonzalez, that's stolen base number 22 on the season. Here's the pitch to Johnston. This is low and away for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes now to Johnston. And the fastball's in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Goodo at third, Gonzalez at second with 1 out. Timeout. 2-1 to Johnston. Curveball. And Johnston hits a blooper to third base, but third baseman can't come up with it. Goodo was running as soon as the ball was hit, and he scores. And it's 7-2 St. Louis. Strange play as Johnston hit it off the end of the bat. Had a lot of spin on it. Third baseman kind of fell down, dived for it on the grass, and he can't come up with it. Goodo scores on the RBI by Johnston, and it's 7-2 Saints. And here's Charlie Ellers with runners at first and second and 1 out. Ellers swings at the first pitch and fouls it down the right field line. No balls and a strike. Gonzalez is at second, Mark Johnston at first. There's 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Saints with a 7-2 lead. And Ellers fouls it back, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes to Ellers. Runners at first and second for the Saints. Here's the pitch. It's high, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners take off. Swing and a miss by Ellers. Throw to third, won't be in time. Another stolen base for Gonzalez. That's number 23 on the season. So Ellers strikes out. Runners advance to second and third for Gus Milligan.
Let's go, Gus!
First pitch to Milligan is low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 to Milligan. Milligan swings at it. Ground ball, base hit, and then it gets by the left fielder. 2-run score. Milligan going to hold up at second base. So Milligan with the base hit to left field. Then the left fielder makes the error. 2-run score. And Saints lead it 9-2. 9-2 Saints here in the top of the 4th. With 2 outs and Milligan at second, it's Will Aguilar. First pitch misses low, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Aguilar swings and fouls it back. There's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike to Aguilar. 2 down. Runner at second for the Saints. Here's the pitch. And it misses low and away. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch is low, and it's 3 balls and a strike to Aguilar.
Abby! Are you?
Here's the 3-1 pitch, and it's ball 4. Aguilar walks. Saints will have runners at first and second for Jeremiah Caesar. First and second with 2 down for Caesar. And the first pitch misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Caesar hits it foul down the left side. One ball, one strike to Jeremiah Caesar. Ground ball towards second base. Second baseman has it. Throw to first. Will be in time to end the inning. Saints with 3 more runs in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's St. Louis 9 and Edie White 2. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Bottom of the 4th inning, Saints lead it 9-2. First pitch from Gray misses low, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike from Gray. Same pitch, same result. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball gets him looking for strike 3. One out, nobody on. First pitch swinging. 1 hopper to Fontenot. Fontenot over to Johnston for out number 2. So quickly 2 down in the inning for the Cardinals. First pitch misses just low from Gray, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Fly ball towards right field. Milligan going back near the wall. He gets under it, and he can't come up with it. Milligan got there to win. Definitely affecting the ball, and it's off Milligan's glove. That'll be charged an error. With 2 down, Edie White will have a runner at second base. So 2 down, runner at second for the Cardinals. First pitch from Gray is fouled down the left side, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Fouled back again, and it's no balls and 2 strikes from Gray. No balls and 2 strikes from Gray. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. Mixon does a good job of blocking it up. Runner stays at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And strike 3 called from Gray to end the inning. Edie White strands 1 on the error. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. Your score, St. Louis 9 and Edie White 2. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Get ahead of yourself now. Yeah, no, it still is. We head to the 5th inning with St. Louis leading it 9-2. And starting it off for the Saints will be the shortstop, Cameron Fontenot. Fontenot swings at the first pitch, and it's a base hit into center field. Leadoff base hit for Fontenot, and the coach is out for Edie White. And we'll have another pitching change as we'll see the 4th pitcher of the night from the Cardinals. We'll be right back. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Saints lead it 9-2.
Pitcher number 4. You realize you gotta play.
Honestly, bless your soul. You and your husband, like,
No, but none of them have thrown a million pitches. They're going to come back tomorrow.
you know, all
Yeah, the first one threw a few, but after that,
but they went away from the sun.
32, 34, and 21.
the 21's okay. Come back tomorrow. The other one's maybe in the last game.
How do you give it,
Guy's got a strange delivery, Paul. Watch how he throws. Watch his head move. See how he throws his head back? Weird. No, he's already delivering.
field is going to turn Eli Sternfeld. The ground line with 14. Battle for the Saints.
Fourth pitcher of the game for Edie White. And with nobody out and Fontenot at first base, the batter will be Kyle Goodo. Goodo swings at the first pitch. It's a ground ball to second base. Shortstop over to first in time for the double play. So Edie White turns the double play, and there's 2 outs in the inning and nobody on for Julian Gonzalez. Gonzalez swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Outside, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gonzalez. With 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Gonzalez off the end of the bat, flare out to right field. Right fielder dives, and he comes up with it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Saints in the top of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's St. Louis 9 and Edie White 2. Bottom of the 5th inning, Saints leading at 9-2. First pitch from Gray is in for a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Game 1 of the 3-game series, Saints lead at 9-2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Game 2 will be tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. The 0-1 misses low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul back, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Logan Gray. Low and away, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes from Gray. I got sound going out. Full count from Gray. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled down the right side. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two from Gray, and it's ball 4. Leadoff batter on base for Edie White. Runner at first with nobody out.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 14, first baseman, Dave Bravois.
First pitch is popped up. Mark Johnson, Logan Gray giving chase, and Gray snags it near the wall for the out. Mixon and Johnston were over by the wall. Gray came out of nowhere, threw the glove out, and made the catch for out number 1. Normally that ball would have been out of play with the strong south wind blowing from the left of the screen to your right, brought it back in play, and Gray was able to make the catch for out number 1. 1 down, runner at first. Runner takes off, ground ball, and it's under Caesar's glove out to left field for a base hit. And the Cardinals have runners at first and second with 1 out. First and second with 1 out for the Cardinals. Pitch from Gray. He's in the dirt. Mixon does a good job of keeping in front of him, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 from Gray is going to hit him, and that's going to load the bases with 1 out for the Cardinals. And Coach Mouton is going to head out and have a talk with Gray. One out, bases loaded for the Cardinals. First pitch from Gray is low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. One ball, no strikes from Gray. Here's the pitch, and it's high. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Popped up towards right field. Milligan coming over. He'll make the catch. Runner tags and is going to head home. It'll be cut off by Johnson, and it's 9-3 Saints. 2 down in the inning. 2 down, runners at first and second now for the Cardinals. First pitch from Gray is called a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch from Gray's in for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Just misses outside. Two balls and 2 strikes from Gray. 2 down, 2 on for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Fontenot on the grass. Gonzalez calls him off, and Gonzalez will make the grab for out number 3 in the inning. Cardinals get 1 back after 5 complete innings. It's St. Louis 9 and Edie White 3.